Let's go live. That's straight now. I can give a shit. What's up, guys? What is going on, world of YouTube? Yes, you guys see a lot of me now on YouTube. Listen, there's over 1,000 listings right now on my eBay. NICKGQ.com. Click the eBay button. Go make best offers. Go bid. I got vintage Ironmans, I think, this week on auction. I lose track of what I have on auction, but there's a lot of stuff on auction. But most importantly is this. Make best offers. Don't be shy. I am the most realist motherfucking seller in this world that probably exists. I know that most of you guys are resellers. So you guys need inventory for your shows, and you need good stuff that you could trust, and you need weight. So call me the supplier. Go make best offers on the eBay. And I get it. You guys also call eBay Feebay. I get that. So use eBay as a catalog then. Take your time. Scroll through. Hit me up on the Instagram. You guys know where to find me. NICKGQ. I don't have to tell you that. You already know that. Or hit the contact button on NICKGQ.com. Send me an email with a list. 3 options, 3 choices. Very, very easy. But there is over 1,000 listings right now. Comic books, sports cards, wrestling cards, Marvel cards. I think I even put like a lot of vintage posters, movie posters, vintage Star Wars action figures, original Marvel Legends sealed with the comic books inside of them. I miss those a lot. I miss those a lot. I wish, well, McFarlane kind of does that kind of now with the page punchers, but it would be nice to get a real action figure. 3D comic books, key issues, minor key issues, lots. Let me talk to you right now about something. Iron Man lots, Captain America, Punisher, Web of Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Power Man, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, original Marvel G.I. Joe, and original Marvel Star Wars. I got a whole Human Fly set. Tons of comics, key issues, minor key issues, first appearances. Just make best offers. That's all you got to do. Let's do this nice and simple and realistic. Because I know how it is, especially too when you go to your Comic-Con conventions and your comic book shows and you walk around and you see everybody's long boxes and they have the nice color-coordinated $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $20 boxes and their beautiful walls. I get it. I get it. And that might be you. You might be a dealer or a vendor. Well, listen. The wait is here. And there's a lot more of it. Make best offers. Contact me. If you have the demand for the supply, you know I have it. That's very, very real and blunt. And those that do know me very, very well, well, you know that that's the truth. God knows I've made a lot of you people rich. Number 2, please don't take this as me being cocky. It's confidence. because I could back up anything that I say. Number three, and I know this is not an uncensored episode, but right now, if you like vintage horror, vintage movie magazines, those are even here right now, all listed. Make best offers. Everything will be combined shipping. Sometimes I mention it in descriptions, sometimes I don't. You see exactly what the item looks like. There is no surprises. Front picture, back picture, whatever it is what it is. And if you have questions, just message me. Very, very simple. Communication is a must. So on a positive note, just remember this. Going back to yesterday's conversation of education in this deviation, all those packs that they're breaking over in the bullshit app, so everybody either got them for free or paid $10 for them. Pretty much they cost about maybe $12 to $16 to $20 each to get manufacturer sealed. And when I say manufacturer sealed, I don't mean by Marvel. I mean by the printer. I mean by the packing, and then they seal everything in their little packs and distribute it to their little buddies so that they could get their gold little signatures and stuff like that. But listen, that's beside the point. The point is this. This is not shade, because there's a lot of sellers that I'm very, very cool with. And it's great to see them making $500, $1,000, $2,000 off of this bullshit. But they have families. They have roofs to take care of. They got bills to pay. So it is what it is. I would never touch that shit, to be honest with you. And if I was on that app, you guys remember, I wouldn't sling that shit. I'd be like, nope, the fucking shit out of here. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. You guys remember when I used to go live on the Comic Cons and they'd give me a box of these variants? You think I believed in that shit? Nope. And you guys know what I did when I was live. I gave you guys the real comic books and the real history. I didn't sling variants. Never did, never will, never ever will. And I capped off those variants that they were trying to feed everybody when they were going live. There's a lot of shady shit that goes on over there. Doesn't matter though. So the thing is this, just keep that in mind in the back of your heads. These things were available to people for $10. They bought them, and now they're slinging it to you for $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Can somebody in the world... Don't take this as disrespect. Take it as black and white fact for what I'm about to say right now. Can you guys show me a Rob Liefeld modern variant that was produced in the last 4 years that was worth this much money, or retained its worth 2 months, 3 months, a week after release, 2 years, 3 years after? Can anyone in the world please show me one? You can't. Right? You can't. And don't take that as fucking shade, because it's not shade. Listen, I'm in business. I love this business, but I'll keep this shit real. I don't kiss any motherfucker's ass. Now that's still a legend. He is a legend. Period. Deadpool creator, cable creator, multi-millionaire, successful, Image Comics. But let's keep this shit real right now. You guys are piss fucking your money away spending that much money on those things. Cause it ain't ever gonna be worth the value that you guys are paying for it ever in the near future, especially next year, 2 years from now, 70 years down the line. You guys keep doing it, and I don't know why. A lot of people don't know why. The people that sell it love it because they're just getting your money. They're taking you, motherfucker. They're taking you, and they're enjoying the money. And that's fine. That's fine. If you allow that to happen, then that's fine, right? You guys don't see anything wrong with that, right? You should. You shouldn't. Yes, I just said that sarcastically. But listen, that's a legend. That's a legend. So, whatever it is, what it is. They wanna not, let me back up. What I see that app trying to execute is now a manipulation that's gonna happen. And they're gonna probably create their influenza disease influencers to now start becoming comic book breakers. Because this ain't the first of the packs. This is now going to be a new devious manipulation to curveball the comic book industry, because you guys are a bunch of gamblers. That's what you are. You guys are a bunch of gamblers. You guys want to piss fuck your money away in popping packs open. And you really, really think that this is the next strike of gold? I don't get it, man. But then again, I don't care. I don't care. I do things my way, like fucking Frank Sinatra. I do things my way, and motherfuckers, I'm always right. And that is why I'm successful, doing things my way. Because those people that run with me, they make a lot of fucking money. And people that I have done business with make a lot of money when we do a transaction together. Sometimes they think I'm fucking crazy for the low amount of money that I give people deals on. And when I make that's why there's a saying in this industry. When you see NICKGQ call on your cell phone, you pick that shit up. You answer that phone. Because it's money calling you. It's money calling you. So, listen, I get it, man. Sometimes I just rub people the wrong fucking way. And sometimes those that really, really do know me and my business acumen, oh, you goddamn right they're a believer, because they make a fucking shit fuck money too, doing it the right way. See, that's the big difference. The right way, and then there's the manipulation way. So, with that said, I'll get back to what I just said. Over 1,000 items are on sale right now, available. Make the best offers. Just send the offers. You don't want to deal with eBay and fees and taxes and whatever and blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Again, use it as a catalog. Scroll through what you want, what you're interested in, and you guys know where to contact me. I'm not going to sit here and do cornball sales and waste people's time and wait and make you guys wait to see if something is going to come up that you guys like. No. You'll probably never see me on a live sale ever again, because it's a fucking waste of time. Seriously. And I'll tell you why that is. I try to explain to people, and once they figure it out and they see what I'm speaking of, then they truly understand what I'm speaking about. You see, Live sales are a baby niche of time. You might be live for a half hour, an hour. There's some motherfuckers that go for 2 hours. And that's your time. That's your time. But you see that little baby niche of time, that baby window of time that you are limiting yourself to a small audience of people, whether they are loyal to you or not. And it is about loyalty, because they are giving you their business, and that's a beautiful thing because you've established that trust and loyalty with them. So you have that connection. Now, multiply it by 50,000, and here's why I say that. Instead of concentrating on going live and talking to 10 people in a room or 20 people in a room, or hey, if you're a big shot seller and you got these hundreds of people in a room and probably they're not even real, robot manipulation, but let's just say that's the case, right? Well, you're executing that amount of time away from worldwide business. And you want to know how to reach the world by doing shit like this, even though the views aren't here. And what did I teach you guys about that? Because the views that you see, all the views, all the subscribers, all the likes and the bullshit, it's paid. It's paid. It's a business. This is a business. People don't work anymore. This is what they do. They sit on their ass. They talk to their cameras, and they want ad revenue and view revenue and bullshit revenue. Nobody has a real job anymore. This is what they do. This is what they do. They're a streamer. They're an influencer. This is what they do. And the thing is this. There's nothing wrong with communicating. There's a problem with deception. Smoke and mirrors, deception. So this is why I go back to what I'm saying. If you could stand 6 to 8 hours at a comic book show with 20 people walking around a room in your local weekend areas that you vendors all set up at, and if you could load your truck for an hour and 2 hours and prep your prices, and then load up your car and drive your car and unload your vehicle and set up your area and sit your ass in the booth for 6 to 8 hours and then pack it all up, load back your car, drive back home, then undo everything, put it back in your garage or your basements, you now have just executed, what, 10 to 12 hours of your life where you could hit the world, sit your ass down, take photos, and put your inventory on eBay, Mercari, TikTok, Shortbox, fuck Hip Comic. Make yourself a global brand. Stop being fucking lazy. Put the time to reach the world instead of just 10 and 20 people for an hour or half an hour or 2 hours of your life going live. You're wasting time. You're wasting time you're never going to get back in your lives. So reach the world. And then when you reach the world, you come back on and you film a video. What's up, guys? I just loaded up blah, 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 blah. It's now active on my eBay, Mercari, TikTok, Shortboxed app, Hip Comic, whatever tool you guys are using, use them all. Don't ever sign exclusive deals in this world, ever, because you can't trust no one in business. They're all full of shit. No one's your friend. No one's your friend except the image in the mirror. That's your friend. That's who you trust. That's who you work hard for. The man in the mirror looking eye to eye to you. That's who has your back. Remember that. Remember that. And then you post the video. And anybody that's visiting you, and now you're an established brand, and they look at your video, and that's how you train the world to get down with your system. Because there's too many people. It's like thinking you're gonna get to a destination in rush hour traffic. You're fucking crazy. You're going into traffic, bumper to bumper traffic, on these live apps with everybody and their motherfucking going live. Everybody and their mother. Who you hitting? Who you hitting? What audience are you hitting? What new audience are you getting? It's too much going on. It's an oversaturation. It's drowning. It's dying. It's being killed, crucified. So with that said, make yourself a brand, a shop. That is it. Storefront. List your items. Stop bitching and whining and complaining about selling fees, because no fucking millionaire complains about selling fees. It's the nature of business. Don't be a bitch. Pay your 14%, your 10%. Pay your fucking fees. Who the fuck cares about fees? And never get emotionally attached to anything. Anything. No human being. Don't get emotionally attached to human beings. Don't get emotionally attached to collectibles. Don't. Because you can't take it with you when you die. So do the right thing. Do the right thing for people. If you could make somebody happy, and if you could give them a hookup, if you could give them a deal, if you could hook up, that's what you want. And I keep telling you guys, you can't depend on collectibles for your kids and the next generation, yeah, this is the coolest shit in the world, and I love it to death. I love it. I love it. But I myself have let eight amazing fantasies go without ever looking back once. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I got one left. One left on my display. One left. And I'll be real with you. I'll be real with you. The day that I die, there's going to be one final wheel. So just keep that in mind, because I can't take it with me. So my 10 grails that, yes, I do have, my 10 grails, something big will come on that day, because it'll be a goddamn party. There's not going to be any tears and fucking, yo, when I go, every motherfucker will remember me, good or bad. Because there will be one final wheel. But that's beside the point. Guys, I speak about investing. I speak about how to make the most money possible for you and your families and your children. See, I don't have that in my life. But a lot of you do. Sell and invest in real estate. I cannot make that more. I cannot stress that more. I can't stress that more. Because if, God forbid, something happens in this world, you're not going to be able to buy things with this stuff. You're not going to be able. You have to lay a foundation out. Now, yes, I love comic books. I read. I know all the stories, all the characters. all the dates, the publications, the first appearance. I know it in my head. It's here. It's here. And yeah, it's here. It's in my heart. And it's in my mind. But I made this a business now. And in business, there is no emotional attachments. Period. Period. And you guys need to learn that. Now, collectors love their collections. Collectors, some people collect things that they couldn't have when they were little, and now they get it when they're older and they can afford it. And that is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. This is a business to me. Do I collect certain things? Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, I am running a business. And I do the right thing in business because I do respect the collector. But I will speak on facts because there are a lot of collectors right now piss fucking away their money on shit. And that is a problem. And I always, you guys can buy whatever you want to buy. If it makes you happy, great. It makes you happy. But let's keep it real. A lot of you guys are in it for the flip. A lot. A lot. What you're doing right now in this current market is batshit fucking crazy. And it's only gonna poison the industry and get worse and worse and worse because you're gonna allow them to create comic book pack breakers. And that is going to evaporate all of your good people's money. It's gonna evaporate it. Because you're gonna get caught up in the gambling and the chase, and you're gonna piss fuck your money away. Just like how you piss fucked your money away during the pandemic. You didn't keep that free money. You didn't invest that free money. You blew it. And I can safely say a lot of you watching this piss fucked your free money away. And I hope that some of you did not do that and invested it properly and didn't piss fuck the profits away from it. So yeah, this is a sale video. And like I always say, it is not me who creates the prices. It is not me or any seller that controls prices in this world. It's you. It's you. Because a collectible, no matter what it is, a car, a comic book, anything, art, toys, cards, is worth the price someone in the world is willing to pay for it. With that said, 1,000 items, go make best offers. Bulk bundle deals, combined shipping, bid. But I keep it blunt and realistic. And a lot of people cannot handle that about me. But I'll make people really fucking rich. And I could back that up with proof. So, whether you're a collector or you're a reseller, just listen to the words that I say. And I know sometimes it's a lot to handle. But I won't steer you wrong. I won't steer you wrong. Your money, you buy what you want, what you love. But I know that a lot of you think you guys are going to flip something and resell it and make a profit. But the way that you're buying right now on stupidity, like really stupid shit, really stupid shit, you're going to get stuck with it. You're really going to get stuck with it. And a lot of you people are doing it fast. And you guys are making, well, obviously the reseller influenzas and people that did purchase those packs for $10 on the bullshit app. Well, they purchased the packs for $10 or they got it for free, but most of them purchased them for $10 each and they're flipping them for fuck. Who cares? Again, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I talk about investments. I talk on iHeartRadio about investments, real estate, collectibles. How to do it right. How to do it right. So, if half of you good people steer clear of these online live sales and focus more on sitting your fucking ass down and taking pictures front and back of all your stuff and getting it listed on eBay and everywhere else. Just cross-list it. Doesn't matter. Cross-list it everywhere. eBay, Mercari, TikTok, Hip Comics, Shortbox app. There's a lot of shit where you could list stuff for sale. A lot. Facebook Marketplace, Instagram. That is going to start hitting the world. Not a little baby niche of 10, 20, 40 people tuning in during a half an hour. Now, yeah, there's money to be made, but if you want to stay at this level, or do you want to get to this level? Because the only way you're going to get to that level, start listening to me. Your call again. You're a human being. That's the beautiful part about being human. There's always two roads in life. What road are you going to take? Just like there's two roads to every seller. Are you going to be deceitful and you're going to be a follower? Or are you going to be a leader, say fuck this, and go and do the right thing? Because I guarantee you, those that take that road are far more successful when the people see that you don't play with the bullshit. You fucking do your own thing, like Frank Sinatra, like what I do, my way. And those that don't like it, fine. But guess what? There's millions of people that do. And with that said, I invest in real estate. I'm not there buying grails and comic books at $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $5 million. No. I'm not out there buying Pokemon cards for $1 million, $2 million. No. I'm buying real estate. That lasts forever. Just remember that. Remember that. This is a business. But what I'm setting up, and yeah, when the day comes I die, but my estate's still going somewhere. My assets are still going somewhere. Okay? Just remember that. So, this industry, you guys see, back issues are almost dead. The back issue industry is legit almost dead. Everybody wants to chase key issues, first appearances, grails, etc., etc. The amount of readers, actual comic book readers in the world, it's dropping. Kids are not excited anymore to go to newsstands and stores anymore to get comic books or local comic shops. And local comic shops, you know I'm not fucking around saying that's the fact. You don't have kids running in excitement. You got men our age. Men our age. And sure, yeah, those men that have, and ladies, but more so the guys are doing this shit. They bring their son or their daughters, and half the time their son and their daughters really aren't into it. They'll be into it because mommy and daddy likes it, but then when they get older, they're just into their fucking iPads and their fucking video games and social media and watching TikTok and dancing and doing fucking dances on TikTok and shit. But that's the parents' fault. And that's another story that maybe we'll have an uncensored episode about another day, about fucking parenting. But the thing is this, right now, the market is focused on keys and grails, and no one gives a shit about reading and speculation and, oh, what movie's coming out? I could get fucking quick money. No. And boop! Venom 3 and the variants and the fucking Null covers and the fucking Null dies. If you read the comic books, Venom kills Null. I'm sorry, spoiler alert, right? And then there's rumors that, oh, well, Null is going to be the villain in Spider-Man. Okay, listen, they can write whatever they want to write. They could sponge and bleed you like they're doing with Doctor Doom. Did you catch on to that? Because this is a business. Marvel is a business, okay? I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it so much. I see my childhood on the television. I love it. But I know I'm not stupid. This is business first. So why do you think now there's all these Doctor Doom variants coming out in Marvel in the next solicitations? And then why do you think that Doctor Doom is now giving Spider-Man a new Doctor Doom suit? Everything is now going to be focused around Doctor Doom. Why do you think that what's that app, or the website that you could get the cards? They're promoting the Wolverine cards currently, and Wolverine stuff is prominent now because of the movie. And even in Deadpool comics, now it's going to be the whole new generation, because Deadpool's daughter is about to become the new Deadpool on the mantle. So what is that? Deadpool number 6, 7, and 8. So I think in Deadpool 6, that might be her first appearance. Deadpool might die or retire, or I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. But Deadpool 6, Deadpool 7, Deadpool 8. Those are your 3 upcoming key issues to bring in now yet another female character, Deadpool's daughter, to take over the mantle as Deadpool. It is what it is. It's a business. This is a business. Okay? It's a business. And we all could have common ground in this business. And it's kind of cool, because no matter what people's views are or personal lives, we're all kind of linked to this. But unfortunately, in this day and age, over the past 4 years, this industry and the collecting industry in general has been heavily tainted by big business and the influences. And it just fucking oversaturated the market, and then also with sellers, and then oversaturated the market with gimmick bullshit. And unfortunately, you buyers have a gambling problem. And unfortunately, you buyers, they use the word FOMO, like a fear of missing out, but I don't think that's what it is. I think that these people really, like, they don't have a fear of missing out. I think that they have an addiction. I think they have a problem. I think that they're trying to get rich quick or make really, really fast money in the market, but it's backfiring. And I think that they think that, well, yeah, you could kind of say fear of missing out, that they're gonna miss out on a profit. But, I mean, it's sad. It's mentally sad. It is. Honestly, it's mentally sad. And this is why I do the crazy, out of this world fucking shit that I do, like giving people $2,000 gifts and running wheels It's not gimmicks. Running wheels and giving thank you presents, because you never know what I'm gonna do next to buyers. And I call them friends. I don't like the word customer. Like, if you're spending your hard-earned money with me, or you're investing with me, then you're gonna have a return on your investment. Period. Because you're never gonna see gimmicks from my side, ever. I don't touch it. I don't get involved with it. So, like when I do the black bags with 20 actual vintage, real comic books. And then when they all sell, I come on, I say thank you first and foremost. Thank you to everybody that purchased. Let's spin that wheel. And then I give somebody a $2,000 gift. That's my that's my way of saying, hey, thank you. There's nothing wrong with me giving anyone in this world a gift, a thank you present. That's give back. To me, that's give back. You know, it's not some crazy shit. Like, even when I was on that godforsaken app, I'd go to GameStop all the time out of my own pocket, and buy PlayStations and Xboxes, and I'd spin that wheel and see how they all copied me. You see that? You see how they all copied me? You see how they all copied the wheel, and they all copied me, and then they started buying PlayStations and Xboxes and sending it to people to copy the program that I started, to copy what always worked. And it was never about fucking bullshit. That was my way to say, hey, thank you. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. I'm going to say thank you right now, and I'm going to give back. And here's a present to somebody. Here's a present. Boop. I didn't run giveaways because I knew that the whole giveaway system was corrupt, robotic. Their way of getting free merchandise to resell, to make a profit off of. I would never use that giveaway system, ever, because I knew it was wrong. It was deceitful. But that's on you guys. That's on you guys to determine what you guys go and spend your money on, and what you guys choose to utilize your time with, and who you utilize your time with. But yeah, don't ever expect anything less than bluntness from me, because that's what I will always do and be. And that's it. And that's it. And it's a shame that there are people in this world that just wanna just fucking take advantage, and it's not right. That's not okay with me. It's not okay with me. I don't walk around, I'm not some little motherfucking nerdy guy. You know what I mean? I've always been the guy to protect those people, those little nerdy guys, and to protect the people that were being taken advantage of, and I still do it to this day, and I won't stop. The only day I'll stop is when they put me 6 feet under, and I ain't getting buried, so they're gonna burn me, because I'll be cremated. That's it. Serious. Boom, that's it. And on that day of my death is when I stop. And I'm fighting till the end. That is it. I'm fighting till the end. So, buy responsibly. Collect responsibly. No one's saying, hey, don't buy something you don't like. Don't do something you don't want to do in life. But if you think this is your get-rich-quick scheme, you're off. You're off. And you have to reevaluate your business plan to a more effective, realistic, real-world scaling plan. And when you do that, and when you get the hallelujah moment that your eyes open up and you're like, oh shit, Nick wasn't being crazy. Nick was right. And that's when you'll start to get from this level and you'll achieve this level. But you got to take the leap of faith. You got to be a leader, not a follower. And when you become a leader, you're going to have a lot of feedback coming in at you. And you're going to get negatives and you're going to get positives. Block the negatives away, because it doesn't matter. Because the positives are going to make you achieve this level. Stay on course. Collect whatever you want to collect. Love whatever you want to love. Still to this day, I love my Marvel cards. I get a kick out of opening the packs because it makes me feel like a kid again when I used to open my packs when I was a little kid. I do love that. But I'm not holding on to anything in this world because I can't take it with me. This body is going to be burned. Some of your bodies are going to be buried. Then what's going to happen? Your kids or your brothers and your sisters or your family is going to be left with a whole bunch of fucking books or cards or toys and not know what the fuck to do with them. And then you're going to get the clowns to come to the house because they're going to call them, we buy comics for cash, and rob them blind. That's what's going to happen. I just predicted your futures. So if you reevaluate your collecting strategies and your purchasing strategies, don't stop ever getting what makes you happy. But start getting more realistic in what you're buying, and start getting more realistic in what and where this world is going to. Because the more and more gimmicks that these companies create, the more and more these collectibles are going to drop in value. The same way, going back to the discussion that we had, all these variants that are put out, they never hold or retain their values. All they do is decrease. All they do then is it becomes space filler, and then people just want to get rid of them. There is not one variant ever created in gimmicks like this, foils and rainbow foils and metals and bullshit and yellow and gold and blue and purple and red, that has ever stood that test of time and increased in value. And that's the last word I'm gonna say, and let that sink in, because sales are in black and white, and that's a fact. Good night, guys.